Compassion. It's something we should all exhibit, role model and lead in our day-to-day dealings with each other, with our patients and to ourselves. Sounds obvious, doesn't it? But the reality can be somewhat different. At a time when health and social care is constantly under the spotlight for performance and efficiency, compassion can sometimes get taken for granted or worse still, overlooked. It's easy to think of compassion as something that doesn't have any effect on our day-to-day work, but this simply isn't the case. Giving, receiving and leading with compassion genuinely affects our own productivity, well-being and relationships. What's more is that it directly impacts on patients' experience. This isn't just some woolly-minded thinking conjured up by a focus group. It's based on scientific research using data taken from workplaces like ours. To understand why compassion is important, let's explore how leading and caring with compassion can positively change our organisation's culture and behaviour. Research shows staff need to receive compassion to feel safe, engaged and empowered to do their work. In turn, this more compassionate and engaged culture drives better performance, and there is a clear relationship between the well-being of staff and the well-being of patients. When our organisations and teams feel under pressure, they often neglect to engage compassionately, instead becoming directive and coercive. This type of leadership tends to focus exclusively on threats. But dealing with threats is only one of 3 areas of the brain that controls our emotional intelligence. If we focus too much on threats, we tend to become emotionally drained and neglect everything else, such as creativity, problem solving, reasoning, and concentration. Being treated with compassion activates our calming system, reduces our threat response, and gives us better emotional regulation. By dealing and leading with compassion, you can build positive feelings such as hope and empowerment, both within your teams and with our patients. This is the type of compassionate leadership we all need to show, nurturing peaceful working environments and developing calm mindsets to cope better with the challenges of the modern-day NHS. Compassion needs to be an integral part of how we and our patients experience our work. It is not an optional extra. Spreading it and growing compassion is something we must own and lead. It is a virtuous cycle that starts with us all and ends with better care. So how can you get involved in shifting towards a more compassionate culture? It couldn't be easier. Next time you notice an act of compassion, big or small, you can make sure it gets the recognition it deserves. It might be someone showing empathy for another's emotional state, making sensitive decisions about services that are tailored to the needs of our users, or acting unconditionally and selflessly. Once you have seen it, acknowledge it by simply going to your intranet page or complete a hard copy form to nominate a member of staff, whether it's a team member, manager, or someone that made an impact that you've only just met. They'll get sent a personalised card and badge to let them know their efforts are recognised. By recognising compassion in this way, we hope to instill a deeper sense of pride in our work. But this isn't just about making individual members of staff feel valued. We want compassion to start within each and every one of us, before spreading it to other health and social care teams, making it part of how we do things around here, both within the organisation and in the wider community. To find out more about the benefits compassion brings, or to recognise someone in a participating organisation, please visit our website.